Hello everyone, it is once again Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for Thursday, March 21st, 2013. I hope your week is going well, and let's see what our card message is for today. I'm going to be calling on the Archangel Raphael healing oracle cards. Since we had Archangel Raphael come in yesterday with the message of breathe, I thought I would call upon his cards today for a message of healing, since I haven't used these cards in quite a while, and I thought it would be a nice segue to use them for today. So let's see what Raphael's message is for us on this Thursday. Okay. So the card that popped out is this card called Inner Authority. And the prayer on the card says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings." Interesting. Okay. And in this picture, the angel in this picture is kind of, he's sending these green lights and like he's sending energy to something. Now, on the heels of yesterday's message, I felt like there might be, some issues of fear coming up for people. And what Raphael was telling us with yesterday's message was to use your breath and as a way to breathe through it and release the fears and relax. And this card suggests that there may have been a situation that has come up for you that has been making you feel very afraid. Like, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Maybe you found out about an illness. Maybe you had found out about a loved one who is sick or brought to the hospital or something like that. But in some way it suggests that we may have given a lot of our power away to something and made it an authority in our life. And in some way given it, I want to make sure I phrase it the right way. We've given our power away to some outside authority. And it's affecting our abilities to maybe function well, or maybe it's made us really down or feel very vulnerable. And so what this card's message is to take back that power and trust your own inner abilities. Trust the higher self, the you that is higher, wiser, and has that knowing part of yourself that you can tap into. There's a part of you that really does know what to do and that has a great deal of inner strength. And this card is urging you, to get in touch with that, because it is there and you do have it. And you're a lot more powerful maybe than what you think you are or what you feel like in this moment, for whatever has come up for you. And so I'll read a little bit from the message in the book. It says, "Raphael sends you this card to encourage you to use your own power and authority in this situation. You've been giving your power away to others and ignoring your feelings. So it's time to make your own decisions, stand up for yourself, and speak your truth." And Raphael will guide you through this experience. You might be confused because you're trying to consider too many differing opinions and advice about what you should do. And while there's certainly nothing wrong with, asking advice of a friend or someone or an expert, somebody who's, wiser than yourself about a subject, ultimately it's up to you what the best decision is for you. And, this card is really a reminder of that. Take the course of action that's guided by your own intuitive voice, your own intuitive knowledge, what you know to be true for you. So ultimately, your inner self, your inner wiser self knows the best path, I can't speak. My lip is a little numb from some work that I had done, but your inner self knows the best path for you to take. So sometimes when we have to deal with authority figures, we can get very intimidated by that. But in this instance, it's really just reminding you that in some way you need to trust your inner self, to honor and acknowledge your own feelings and your own, sense about it, because that's what's most true for you. Okay? Other people can give great advice based on their experience, and that's very wonderful, and we always appreciate when they share that with us if we've asked them. But ultimately, the experience is yours, and you're going to get through it in your own unique way. So it's about trusting your own abilities and your own inner knowledge. All right, let's see if there's any other message that Raphael wants to add to that. And it's because in some way this is a healing experience for you. It's going to, heal. It's about healing a part of yourself. You may find that by trusting that and moving forward with it, it brings about a more positive experience for you. Okay? And the other card that goes right along with it is Forgiveness Heals. Okay? So, and it says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I'm willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Okay? And, yeah, it has, ultimately, we do have to forgive ourselves and the people around us. It's certainly a big part of this message. And, forgiving those who may have given us any kind of misleading information. If you trusted yourself and followed through on that, it may have brought your attention to, a situation or something where you weren't being shown the truth, or maybe you were misled. And so it requires you to be, forgiving of yourself, maybe for some choices you made in the past, or, forgiving of somebody else who may have lied to you, misled you, betrayed you, something along those lines. Ultimately, forgiveness is about peace for yourself. And it does start with forgiving ourselves first, for whatever we think we may have done or not done, and start there and move forward. So those are the messages we have for this Thursday. I hope these resonate with you, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.